checky, checky. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green salad glucometer and check it. Sugar level, checky. For checky. Green salad glucometer, checky. Push sugar level for checky. For checky. Green salad glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack. Luxury perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
Maybe this will be my very last day of talking about Chef Smith in my editorials, unless some fresh angle comes up. Then definitely it will be okay for me to come back to have another conversation on him or about him. But until then, as much as what has been gathered fully is concerned, as much as I have been able to analyze, review, and understand whatever is happening now, I think what I have to say can be summarized this way. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. So guys, I welcome you to the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Doing this with my team, Digital Rasta, who is also called Currency, which is Flex, editor, director of the show. I want everybody to relax. Let's do this within some few minutes. Then we can run away from here. So last night, because I wanted to have this conversation, last night, before I slept, I decided to spend some time and watch the over 40 minutes interview that Sewa Amiri of GH1 TV had with Chef Smith. Because I know very well that when we start this week, the interview will surely come up for conversations, either here in the editorial segment or better still on Showbiz Daily. So I wanted to finish myself or arm myself with some information. So I spent some time, watched it from beginning to end, and I can conclude by what I'm about to drop now. Number one, Chef Smith never did right. Chef Smith never did right. In fact, if someone who really wants things to be done right in society wails, and the person presses charges of any sort against him, as much as he goes through the right way, I'm sure by the time the case will be done, Chef Smith will be guilty. He'll be guilty because, one, Chef Smith is telling the world that he forged even the fact that he's been authorized to do it. And again, he looked at someone's reference number. And here I'm talking about my own goddaughter, Adu Safwa. That's what Chef Smith is telling us. That he looked at Adu Safwa's reference number, copied it, and added something so he can also present it to people that indeed he's gotten the authorization from Guinness World Records to do what he was supposed to do. And that, to me alone, is a criminal act. That alone is a criminal offense. In fact, when you go into the courts and the police laws, they will tell you false pretense. Yes, false pretense. Pretending to be something that you are not. It is a criminal act, and this should be put down. Now, number 2. Apart from copying what Adu Safwa had on her reference book, on her reference email, for her to officially participate in the Guinness World Record attempt, Chef Smith also decided to go ahead to swindle people we call sponsors. And here, I'm talking about Ahmadiyya Shopping Center. He went ahead knowing that, oh, even what I have to do what I'm about to do is fake. He went ahead and presented it to people, letting them believe that indeed he's been given the authority to do whatever he was supposed to do. It did not end there. Took money from them. Or better still, allowed them to spend money on him for whatever he was going to do. When I checked, the 30 days or so that he cooked, the people bought everything from salt to pepper. Every other thing that he used day and night for the 30 days. Look at the amount of money you've caused people to waste. Look at the amount of money you've caused people to waste. Apart from even buying the ingredients for you to cook, the number of bloggers they spent money on to come and do coverage. I know there are some special people who came there based on invitation. And in Ghana, people don't invite people just like that. When we invite you, obviously, there will be some envelopes covering your invitation. That should also be added. And again, other things they did, including security and other things, just to maintain the space and for you to have your freedom and comfort to cook for the 30 days that you did. When you put all these things together, it is so obvious that Chef Smith did a lot of things wrong. Now that did not end there. When all these things were over, that we have even forgotten that, oh, Chef Smith did something and this was how he did it. And again, you are not the only person who has tried the Guinness World Record and has not qualified or did not get a certificate. Many people have tried, even in Ghana. If I close my eyes right now, I can mention Ifya Singathon. I can mention Brahima, who did interviewathon. I can mention my own daughter, what's her name? Adu Safwa. There was a guy who was doing beatathon. He said he was playing beat. Recently, I saw dramathon. There was a lady, Akosia, a former mentor winner. She also did makeupathon. Like, so many people. So many people. In recent times here in Ghana, the only person that we have all confirmed that he had the certificate was the small boy, that the 1.5-year-old painter or artist. He was the only person who qualified and his certificate shipped to him. That one, it is evidently clear for everybody to see. So, Chef Smith, knowing your errors, knowing how you decided to do this, knowing the mistakes that you did in coming up to do this, if you were even lucky, you finished and we were all dumb and we couldn't even see that, hey, the guy, his name was wrong. We couldn't all confirm from Guinness World Record that indeed, have you been given the authorization to do. If we were all dumb, you beat us all to it, like you did. In fact, we give it, you beat us all to it. If we were able to beat all of us to it, why then bring yourself again? You have been able to beat all of us through the process. Nobody had a hint of an idea that, oh, what you were doing, they were all fake. Nobody did. We never saw anything. So you should have just gone through smoothly, quietly, and don't let anybody even have this particular thinking. Yet, I'm sure at this stage, I'll bring greed in. Yes, at this stage, I'll bring greed in. Because imagine, if after the contest or the challenge, if you even decided to do interviews on your own, you still had a case, genuine case to appear on any platform. Oh, there is someone who has attempted Guinness World Record. Every platform that you go and introduce yourself as Chef Smith, the Millennium Chef, I'm sure you'd have been granted the opportunity anyhow. Every media house that you wanted to. After that, you had your social media platform to do so many things, like Ifya Santoa is doing. After that, the opportunities were there. You decided to go and sleep, only to come and swindle more, only to come and lie more, only to come and cheat more. Chef Smith, no, at this stage, personally, I'm confused. I remember during one of my last sittings, I said that it is either Chef Smith is being greedy, or he's being foolish, or he just is telling lies. Today, I think all these ones have come out to mean that indeed, Chef, you were telling lies. You had finished us. In fact, gone scot-free. It's like someone coming to steal you and the person succeeding in stealing you, and yet you had no trace about the person. That was what you did. So you were good, far gone. But greed pushed you to come back and what? Go for a certificate. Oh, that one day I don't understand. For you to really think that, oh, after beating us all, you can come back and beat us to a certificate and the world would not know, that was a low thinking thing. In the interview, Sewa Amir was asking you whether there were other people who knew about this. He said, oh, you didn't have anybody who knew about it. So it means you were planning it alone. You were looking at executing this alone. Like the lies, because you saw the lies in there, you did not even want anybody to be a part of it. You came back once again to come and add another lie to about the 4 or 3 lies that you've taken people through already. And you think you were going to go scot-free? You were not. This time round here. You see, this is how sometimes theft is so. You steal one, they be you, they jump you. Charlie, I can go ahead and steal more. Then you go ahead, you steal 2. Charlie, the things of it be cool, I go chop again. You go ahead and you go chop again. The 4th one, you were caught. Unfortunately for you. It was highly unfortunate for me when I was watching the interview and Sewa Amire came as someone who was going to judge you. Sewa Amire came like she is rather tormenting you. It was very unfortunate for me. Why? Why is she coming across like that? But then you opened yourself up. Someone will say you open your nyash for her to just beat them. Pam, 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 pam. Now, we all saw you crying. Unfortunately for you, these tears, we even don't know how to call it. Because yes, indeed, go to someone, those who have gone to robbery, took pistols, killed people, today they are all crying there, just as you are crying. Those who plan to go to robbery and execute people just to steal from them, when they were caught, they all started crying, same way you are crying. But then, in their minds, they're actually going to cause damage. They were going to cause destruction. And it's the same thing that, Chef Smith, you've done. And it's very unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. To me, the only honorable thing you've done is just to apologize. Yes, at least to some people, they will still have been stubborn. To some people, they will still have been stiff-necked. To some people, they will still come out as pride. Like, oh yeah, I beat them to it, nobody caught me. What do you people want me to do? F you all. Yes, I know someone would have come out as such. But you, out of this. But apart from that, the mess up was too much. Lie number 1, you were not caught. Lie number 2, you were not caught. Lie number 3, you were not caught, and you still want to lie more. In your interview, you said it was because you needed recognition. You said because you wanted some people to employ you. You said because you needed to survive. But bro, whatever you did was enough for you to get everything that you are mentioning now. Fela cooked. She did not get any certificate. But later we saw her in Qatar cooking for some royals. We've seen her doing so many things. You had a lot of hype. Your name was everywhere. Your image is now at least out there. Go out there, do business discussions. Get people that you think can dream with you that way. Go out there and have conversations. No. You decided to rather lie more and more and more.
I render a very big apology on this big platform, and I apologize to the world that I'm so sorry. I don't deserve to live, but I say, "Kope bibi abidi," and that's landed me this way. I am sorry, and I beg the entire nation.
Here. Here you go. So, it's okay. It's okay.
And this is where it has landed you. I know this is Ghana. And I'm not too sure if someone would have so much interest to push this to the police for you to be arrested. I'm not sure, unless you also meet your devil. Then your devil will come up and say, I'm here. You wanted it, now let's get it for you. Yes, I'm not sure someone will own up like that. But if elsewhere, someone would own up like that, I'm sure the person would push and get you hooked. Because when Shatawale and his people said, oh, they have been shot by some gunmen on his birthday because a pastor had prophesied that on this day, someone will shoot Shatawale with a gun or someone will shoot him, he decided to just add to the prank. Unfortunately for him, it ended him up in jail. Yes, he had to even go to court for public deception and all that. You have also deceived the public. But thank God you are walking scot-free. Once again, like I'm saying, pray that nobody comes up to be your devil. Pray that nobody comes up to show interest in what you did. Pray that nobody says, hey, this guy, he thinks we are fools in Ghana. No, we will let him face the full rigors of the law. Pray that nobody does it. Because on the day of your event, we had prominent people drove all the way to Spintex Road just to come and cheer you up. Now, all those people, you've swindled them. You've cheated them. And you think it is cool? It is not. For now, keep praying. Let it be the way it is. Because if the story changes, you might not like it. The crying and all those things, yes, some people will give you the sympathy you deserve. But that was a wrong move. In fact, that was the spirit of greed entered you. Because after doing the first one going through, second one going through, third one going through, you should have ended it there. After all, you are not the only person who would have attempted a Guinness World Record and did not win. But you decided to go a notch higher. And this is where you are. It's unfortunate that your greed has sent you here. It's unfortunate that your desire to reap where you've not sown has taken you here. So you are going to do a press conference. Show the world that you have been given license by Guinness World Record. Many will write stories about it. Online, they will tag Guinness as you being the new record holder. And you still felt it was cool to do it. You still felt it was okay, like, okay, nobody will see it, and you went ahead to do it. At this stage, I see that as maybe you were possessed or you were just being stupid or decided to be. It's unfortunate I have to say all this, but it is sad. It is sad. Your story is a sad one. Your story is a sad one that needs no sympathy as well. Yes, the story is a sad one that needs no sympathy. You went overboard. You did too much. But then, who am I to judge? Like I'm saying, the only time I would be able to shake hands with you is the fact that in all this, you did not let pride kill you. You still came forward to apologize. Because yes, so many people have done things wrongly in Ghana, publicly and privately, and they are finding it so hard to apologize. Yes, so many people. So many people in Ghana. Some in governmental positions, some in private positions, some celebrities here and there. They've all done so many things wrong to society. But to admit that they even got it wrong is a problem. So you, for admitting that you got it wrong and coming to apologize, is good enough. But in the attempt, whatever you did, to me, it is criminal. And I wish that other people would take a cue from this. The fact that he seems to have gone scot-free, because I don't know how far this will come again. The fact that he seems to have gone scot-free does not mean anybody at all can do it. Public deception? No. False pretense? No. It is an offense by any law in the world. Be careful next time when you have to approach these things. let me end it here. But I wish you well. I pray that many people who have the opportunity to work with Chef Smith, because I hear he's a good cook. So everybody who needs the service of Chef Smith, let's absorb him somewhere, find something for him to do, and stop thinking about these crooked ways of making it in Ghana. Everybody wants to make it big, quick. Everybody wants to make it big, and everybody wants to make it quick. But take your time. Follow the process. If the time is right, it will happen. Let me leave it here. This has been the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Doing this with Digital Rasta. He's called Currency. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us and let's do some more. Until then, I see you when I see you. We're out of here. Bye-bye.